God bless America. Good morning, everybody. My name is Talk Radio Protege, here with another brief video, and I wanted to talk about the terms alt-left and alt-right, and really, why do we have to use these terms? When the media says alt-right, of course, they're trying to lump conservatives in with Nazis and white supremacists and etc. When the right and conservatives say alt-left, we usually mean the violent left, the left that wants to tear down this country, and they're not shy about saying so. And the media's been talking about the alt-left is not a real thing, doesn't exist, while the conservatives, especially Sean Hannity, has been using the term alt-left since Trump was inaugurated. So I wanted to ask the question, why do we have to use the terms alt-left and alt-right? Well, the reason is twofold. The first of which is because we've just been given these words and phrases. We kind of have to use them because people are using them. So it's kind of a circular thing. The more these phrases get used, the more we have to use them. But the real reason, the big reason, is that the media is not interested in expanding people's understanding of political ideology. Believe it or not, you can have two people that are on the left and they can be polar opposites. Let me say it one more time, just to make sure I drive it home. You can have two people that are on the far left or the far right, and they can be polar opposites. Now, in a video that I did a week or two ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I talked about the authoritarian right. And that is what I believe most people are thinking of when they say alt-right, is the right that looks and sounds somewhat like social justice warriors and that is quite authoritarian. And the reason that we can't call people authoritarian right, we have to use this nebulous term alt-right, is because no one is interested in expanding people's understanding of political ideology. Because as soon as you explain to someone, no, a white supremacist, while they may be on the right side of the spectrum, is not the same as a conservative, because conservatives are more libertarian and white supremacists are more authoritarian, you have differentiated between conservatives and white supremacists. And of course, the media has absolutely no interest in doing that. Meanwhile, people on the conservative side of the spectrum are somewhat interested in explaining this, although I think for the sake of brevity, they tend to not to. This is going to sound contradictory, but modern classical liberals spend a lot of time differentiating between themselves and the authoritarian left, because the classical liberal, in its modern incarnation, is quite progressive in the cultural sense, while at the same time being very libertarian in a personal sense. And because we really only have this one group of people, the libertarian left, trying to explain the difference between libertarian and authoritarian points of view, we have to use these terms alt-left and alt-right. Thanks for watching. Keep your eyes out for the next one.